Let's get ready together while I tell you guys some unhinged things that my husband and I did together so I could become a stay-at-home mama. Let's get ready. So first thing we did that was pretty unhinged, at least to me, is we sold our car and became a one-car family. I know that might sound like, oh no, a lot of people do that. That's pretty common. But to me, that was so unhinged at the time because we had our daughter at the fruitful age of 21, baby. Right before I got pregnant, we had just bought our first car together. And before then, we had beater cars. So this car was our first car that was like nice. She had all the bells and whistles. We were so proud of this car. At least I was. I was so proud of this car. I only got to drive this car for about a year until I had our daughter, and we decided that I wanted to become a stay-at-home mom. And with that sacrifice, we couldn't afford a car payment, so we sold the car. That was probably one of the best decisions we made walking into this journey. It saved us so much money. I didn't mind being a one-car family. I don't like driving anyways. I actually can't drive right now. Unhinged thing number 2, which all of these things aren't really unhinged, but I feel like we just live in a different world now where you don't hear people talk about this. Well, I know in my life I don't hear a lot of people talk about this, or at least I didn't used to. So that's why I'm talking about it. Another thing that we did is we live by an insanely strict budget. We bought our house in 2020 and it probably didn't get fully furnished up until this year. We didn't buy like new furniture right away. Our couch was like a $300 couch. Most, if not all of our furniture up until this point was a hand-me-down. We did nothing extra. I think our budget after our daughter was born was like $200 a week. That was for groceries and diapers. Very, very strict. And like I said, I really wouldn't even consider those things unhinged. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's all about sacrifice. How you choose to make your sacrifices to your family are all up to you. This is just how we did it for our family. Like, I still do not buy cups. I have a really hard time buying cups. I just reuse jars. Like, whenever we run out of a glass jar of something, I will just rinse that out and like use it as a glass. I used to be such a big spender. I just want to share our story. If you're willing to make sacrifices in certain areas of your life, I really think God will honor your sacrifices because He did it for us. And I'm not saying that this is everyone's situation, this is just ours. But just to be a little glimmer of hope for somebody. This really changed the trajectory of our lives. Just to put my 2 cents out there. Not that it's needed. Okay, I'm gonna go eat some ice cream.